Hello YouTube, it's finally time to do the 125 gallon Rainbowfish Rescape. I'm not going to do a lot of changes, but there is some stuff I want to take out and want to rearrange some rocks, take that big piece of wood out. So stay tuned and let's see what we get up to. Alright, so here is the before shot with all the glare. Gonna be hard to see, but we'll fix that by the time we get to the after, when it's all said and done, hopefully. At least turn off some lights so it looks a little better. But what I'm going to be doing is removing this piece of wood here, all the Cryptoheris Mermaid there, and the big mascara barb. Hopefully that's going to go to Sashimi Whiskey, along with the 10 other ones I have when he gets here. So that'll be nice. And then might add some tetras or something in here, I'm not sure. So I'm going to get the water pump going, start draining the water out, and get started on emptying this tank out. Alright, just checking in on my progress. You can see the water level is quite a bit further down now. Still going to drain it a little more, a couple more inches probably. I got that big piece of wood out of there. I'm going to start catching fish with my net, obviously. And all the fish that I'm pulling out will live in this tub temporarily until they find new homes, which shouldn't take very long. So yeah, I'm gonna get to work catching fish. This guy's coming out, beautiful fish, but he's just an angry little guy, so he's gotta go. See the big red rainbow there? Oops, wrong way. Anyways, gonna get back to work. Alright, just checking back in. What's only been a split second for all of you has been about an hour for me. It took me, I kid you not, about 45 minutes to get those 5 or 6 fish out of there. I did not want to take everything out, so it was kind of a pain in my butt. But now, you see I got my piece of wood there in the middle. Still going to play around with the rocks a little bit. I'm going to keep the rock pile on the left since that's the darker side of the tank, and that's where all the plecos will be hanging out. They don't really like light that much. And I'm going to get to work on some plants too. I'm not sure. I might use the Anubias that's over here. I have some crypts still in pots, so we'll see. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of like this side over here. Not so much the rock pile yet, but I can work on that. I do kind of like these 3 peaks or boulders. I don't want to get anything too high. I'm trying to keep the top open for the rainbow fish so they stop running into crap and hurting their noses. So we'll see. I'm going to get back to work and I'll check back in a little bit. So hello, just checking in. I want to show you guys a tip for planting Anubias. Something super easy, and I was told to do this, or I got this idea a couple years ago from a local guy who's just like a plant master, but I'm going to show you. Alright, so here we just have some Anubias super glued to a little piece of wood. Think of this like in salt water where they make frags. Just take off your little pieces of Anubias, glue them, you cut up these little pieces of driftwood and just grow them out like a frag, and then when it's time to place them in the tank, or you want to put them somewhere, just stepping out of the way. Like I want to put it right down here in this hole, so I can just drop the whole thing in there. Let's see, how do I want it? Just like that. Maybe, I don't know, I might move it again. There. So my battery just died, not sure what I picked up there, but as you can see, I did place it down in that little hole that I wanted to, and now, well, kind of hard to see with the glare. We'll take another look at it when the tank clears up. But you can see it looks like it's just growing there, and it makes it really easy to place them basically anywhere you want. And I need to start doing this again because it really helps out. You can see I've added some Anubias caudifolia all across the top of here, and the goal is to get that to just totally engulf this piece of wood. Again, we'll look at it from the front. Water's pretty cloudy, but not much I can do about that right now. What else have I done? I planted a little bit of hydro in the back here. I pulled it all out of the corner, and hopefully now that I don't have plants, or I mean fish, that are gonna pick at everything and dig everything up, this Java fern will kind of engulf this piece of wood. I'll have Anubias on this one, I got some more. This is needle leaf Java fern down here. The bulbitis going to be up on that piece of wood. And yeah, so I don't know. I think it's coming along nicely. I'm about to fill it up with water now. It's really starting to pick up and going a lot faster. Sorry I'm not really filming much, but you know, once you get in the zone, you just kind of keep going. But I'll check back in a little bit. I'm going to put a little water in here and we'll see what it looks like. Alright, so I lied. I'm not ready to fill with water yet. I do got to clean these tops off. If you want to know how to lose par rating, this is it right here. You can tell it's been a while since I've done this. So I'm just going to take these outside real quick, get them cleaned off, and then get them back on the tank and we'll take a look. Alright, back. The tops are clean. Certainly not clean enough to eat off of, but definitely a lot better than before. And this is what I've been using on my planted tanks lately for water changes. As you can see, it removes chlorine and chloramines, designed for the planted aquarium. So I've only been using that. I've had it for a long time, but I've always used safe. And I figured, why not give it a try? We'll see how it works. If I even notice a difference, I don't know. I'm not really sure that I'm in love with the rock pile still, but I do like it better adding some greenery over here, that piece of Anubias. Hopefully now, like I said, the plants will start doing better. So I might add CO2 to this tank. Now none of these plants are even remotely close to needing CO2, but plants do love CO2. I have an extra 5-pound tank, regulator, diffuser. I mean, I have the whole setup just sitting here, so I might throw it on here just to try to give these plants a jump start since they've been shredded the last couple months. I feel like I just redid this tank too. I'll have to look up the video. And I have, you know, once I get this filled, I do have probably, I don't know, 10 more Anubias coffifolias in pots, and what else? I did find some crypt that are in the leopard frog pleco tank still in pots. I might use that. But we'll see. I'm going to leave it like this probably for a couple days just to feel it out, see how I like it. Alright, so here we are, all full up, and I'm already liking this a lot better. It just looks way bigger to me without that big piece of wood in there. The top is completely open. The rainbowfish are loving it. The roseline barbs are loving it. There's the big red rainbow everyone loves. Still got a little bit going on the mouth that needs to heal, but should be okay. I know we got some people that love the rainbow shiners. If I can get one, kind of see them schooling around in the back there. And then also 4-spot splash tetras somewhere schooling around. They're definitely going to be up here. What am I thinking? Yep, better kneel down. Where's one silver tip tetra? There they are. There's a school of them right there. But you might notice all this white stuff floating around, and that is general cure. On a closer inspection, specifically on the Parkinsoni rainbows, see if I can find one. I don't know if it's going to pick it up, but some of their, maybe not so much on this one, a little bit. Where's the other one? The scales are just looking pretty haggard. I'm sure that they were beat on by the Cryptoheris myrnae. Well, might not pick it up now. But along with the injury that this guy's recovering from, which was also probably from the Cryptoheris myrnae, I just decided to treat it with general cure. I'm going to have to let it sit for an hour or two and just let it clear up so we can get actually a good shot. But by that time, a lot of these background lights should be off. So hopefully, when I check back in, we'll have a lot less glare. Alright, here we are. It's been a few hours. The water is nice and cleared up for the most part. There's still some debris floating around in there, but I'd say pretty clear. I already have some plants that have been uprooted. No surprise there. That's going to be an ongoing battle over the next couple days. See a couple rainbow sparring here. Yeah, like I said, I'm really liking it. Some quick tank specs or details, whatever. The substrate is a mix of lapis luster sand that Corey and I both use, Corey from Aquarium Co-op. And then I also just have some little river rock gravel stuff mixed in. What else can we talk about? Lighting is Phoenix. There's a 48-inch Phoenix Ray 2, a 48-inch Monster, and then two 36-inch Planet Plus, the original, not the new ones, not the 24/7. Filtration, there is a hang-on back filter over here with a random piece of Lexan for some reason. That's the Aquarium, the biggest Aquarium hang-on back. And mainly put that on there just to add some flow on this side of the tank. I still might put a power head. The other filter is a Canister Filter. It is an FX6, which is down here. I do not have room to get it through these little dinky doors that come on the factory stands. You'll see a lot of extra wires down there. There is a sump down here from way back when this was a cichlid tank, long time ago. Again, just a pain to try to get it through this door. I don't even know if I can get the sump through there. So there's just, you know, all kinds of hoses and power cords just unplugged laying down there. But normally I keep that door closed so it doesn't bother me. Got some bulbitis up here that I was talking about. Hopefully that takes off. And I was surprised to see the Honduran red point female. Where is she at? Here she is. Scooting along. She is actually cleaning the algae off of the branches here. So I had no idea that they would graze on algae, but she was taking just mouthfuls off of it before I got in here. And well, I saw it right when I walked in here, and of course now they think they're going to be fed, so she's excited about something, but you're not getting any food this late at night. So I don't think there's much more I can talk about it. You can see, as in most of my tanks do have heaters, but this is not plugged in at all. It's about 81 degrees in the room right now. And 50% humidity, not that matters. But you can see what I was talking about here is it looks like this has just been growing the whole time, but nope, it's on that little piece of wood. You just drop it in there. And then really the only thing left I have to figure out is I do want to put some sort of plant in this back corner, and I haven't decided as far as background plant, mid-level. I don't know that I want something that's going to go all the way to the top like the hydro over here. I guess we can kind of take a peek at this Anubias. This is, I think, 5 Anubias plants just kind of shoved in the cracks. Doesn't really look like it though, which is unfortunate, but hopefully that'll grow in there and look really good. And like I said, need to get something in that back corner there. I don't know what. I got lots of plants over here to choose from. You see, it's kind of getting pretty jungle-like in that tank, but we'll talk about that tank in another video. Alright YouTube, that's going to do it for another video. I hope you enjoyed me kind of redoing this tank for the second time in what feels like just a couple months. But hopefully we got all the problem fish out of there. The plants will start to grow again. Let me know if you have any suggestions for the back corner here. I'm willing to do just about anything as long as I think I can grow it. I'm not just going to waste my money on plants. I mean, who wants to do that? But yeah, so let me know if you have any suggestions. Remember, we've got the live stream on Monday, 5 p.m. Pacific as always. And go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. I would really appreciate it. It means a lot. Like and share and all that jazz. And I'll see everyone on Monday.